Hey folks, welcome back to Shadow Empire. I've decided, I think with Cortes Union, I'm just going to try to diplomatically get them into my, get them on my side. I don't know how easy it's going to be. It's not going to be easy. What I've done, just off camera, is I've just attached one of my advisors to the Foreign Affairs Council, guys. So let me just show you. Hannibal Oriste, I just attached him to the Foreign Affairs Council, Harry Voltaine. He's got 35 oratory, not the best to be honest, and he's got 63. So, altogether, this is the total oratory when you include his bonuses from charisma. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try to go for this roll here. Go to the stratagem cards, and we're going to propose peace. It's a really, really high roll. It's unlikely we're going to get it. Yeah, failure, but it will hopefully increase his skills in that area. The other thing, of course, we could do is we could try to find a leader with a better oratory role. So if we just go to all leaders, then we go to interpersonal. Yeah, so Bonnie Copernicus has got the governor of Red Bar. He's got the best oratory, look. So we could switch him into that. He's actually got a high leadership as well, look. He's a pretty good leader. So we could potentially put him in there. He's got 94 on the oratory role. Which is more than what this guy's got. He's got 63. So that if we struggle to get that one up, if we struggle to get that one out, sorry, then yeah, that might be an option. Now he is increasing oratory. He's using oratory, so that should increase as he goes up. And he's also got capability 3. All right, yeah. So that's one thing that I'm thinking about doing with Cortes, Cortes Union, because I think that the constant attacks, they're not going to end until we sort it out. And at the moment, we might be able to get, Heresy are just not, they're no help to us. Now, Grey Line also don't really like us, if I remember right. Yeah, they don't like us a lot, but they're at least neutral with us. So that actually might be, yeah, because Heresy are warm now. That's weird. But they just got no money. They've just got no money. They've got 8 ships though. How do they get those extra ships? Yeah, it might be worth just contacting these guys and just seeing what we can get out of them. Let's just have a look at the vidcon for the turn anyway. Yeah, we've made a successful delivery on a demand for commerce to raise. So we've just got some cards. That's basically it. A new demand. Bureaucratic assets reach 23 levels. That can be done. Custom formation type. I'm not bothered about this yet. Let's just leave this for the time being. Maritime Trader Hangouts. Heimdall Brine are wanting to buy 448 industrial points. Yeah, by the way, we're really low on energy. We're not getting all our energy out. Maxia, no. I don't want to do that. This is a problem because I really need to get... I need my industrial points, but at the same time, I also need to keep those guys happy. So, yeah. Because at some point, we're going to have to spend some more credits. Woo, we got a lot of credits. Where do they come from? Where did I get those 8,000? I went from 4,000 to 8,000 credits, and I didn't sell anything. What happened there, I wonder? I missed that completely. Oh, by the way, yeah, that card is bugged. I didn't get any high-tech parts or any machines for it, so that sucks. I just wasted 5 fate points and just got nothing out of it. Yeah, so sucks to be me. We're also, yeah, we're making heavy industry now, so we're actually starting to make machines. The problem is we don't really have enough rare metals to be able to build stuff. I need these solar panels so we can get some more energy. We also, I think I'm also going to try to get up, yeah, this one here. I'm going to get a dirt road from Altonia here, or Altona, to Oceania ruins, and let's get up a recycling facility. And we're going to start getting some more rares. I think we've got loads of ruins, by the way, so this is good. This is quite radioactive though. Got to be a bit careful here. This is a pretty radioactive area. This place got nuked. Looks like it got nuked, so, or it was close to a nuclear reactor explosion during the during the war, the big war. All right, let's see what we can do about moving our troops closer. He can go a little bit further in. Let's try and push these crabs back. I don't think they're going to be able to kill too many of our troops. Okay, they're retreating. And they're retreating out into the sea. Excellent stuff. We also need to get a dirt road up this way. We can't afford it. Okay. Let's get these guys up this kind of up this end. And we want these troops down guarding this road, if I remember right. Get some on that truck station. We've got plenty of troops around here. Let's get those guys back into supply. Okay, that's looking good. Now, Altona's growing, and the reason being probably is because they're taking free folk. Some are emigrating to Mark Cove. That's kind of interesting. Let's get a zoo up there.
Roger that.
Okay. That's going to increase education, I think. Then we've got security and health and entertainment. Well, we've got a militant police station we could put up. Oh no, we can't afford it. Okay. There's a 16 credit. 16 points. We only have 14. Yeah, that's about it then. Not much more to do this turn. Turns are going by quite quickly at the moment, which is I'm kind of pleased about, to be honest, because it's kind of a long, slowish game. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. Round 125. Okay, new development complete of the model Zeus. We've researched a nuclear plant, and we've discovered atomic weapons stuff. Sorry, I missed that one. And yeah, there we go. Let's just have a look at that one again. Sorry. Atomic weapons optimization. There we are. So yeah, that's something that we can go to with our linear council. Now while I remember, linear tech. Let's go to the Applied Science Council. Prospecting optimization. Yeah, they've been stuck in that for a while. Let's just change the research on this one. I think we want to go with aircraft stuff as soon as possible, to be honest. Now, fuel mix optimization. That's going to improve the real fuel production of your assets. Yeah, I don't think I need that one. Personal armor optimization is pretty good. Maybe we just go for small guns. Conventional small arms optimization. Yeah, we're going to be using that for a little bit longer. We'll do a few turns in that. Also, I need to look at the Aircraft Council. So let's go back to this one. Air Force Council. There we go. Aerodynamic design. So let's go to research. This is looking good now. Aircraft. I'm not bothered about ruggedness yet. We've got the machines for jet engines, I think, now, maybe. Let's just get turboprop engine as well. It won't take long. That'll probably come out in a turn. Then I'll go for jet engines afterwards, and then we can make a decision. We'll put a quad machine gun model up. Quad gas powered is 8. So Trifler was saying that he likes this one because it doesn't use much ammo. This is the thing about quad machine guns, right? They use a lot of ammo. But the quad, like this one, it's only got 800 effects. But it uses 2 ammo. Now I'd never really bothered with gas powered stuff before, but this is a compelling argument. You're only losing 100 firepower, but you're using under a third of the ammo. So this is actually quite nice. Obviously you're getting nearly twice the firepower if you're going with Gauss, but you are then increasing the ammunition. So gas powered is not a bad idea. I think that's a good one to go for to start off with. Let's give them the heavy combat armor. Economic Council research objective. I don't know. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I defunded this one now. It doesn't really feel like the decisions are that useful. Yeah, radiation cleansing, I guess, would get us... Yeah, I don't know. We probably want to get down into here, don't we? So, should we go for water for purification? There are no volcanoes on this map, I don't think, so... Let's just have a look at that. I mean, it's completely useless tech for us. I'd like you to review the current priorities of the Model Design Council. I'm going to put this back up a little bit because we are going to start going into aircraft very soon. Incident concerning safety regulations. This is Mabel Quint River, the director of the Model Design Council. We can... Let's have a look at our profiles. Government. Yeah, getting into this one would be good. Although we have got a chance of getting wealthy friends, so just ignore it. Motion that our average population happiness at reach at least 92%. Let's just go with that. We seem to be going up. Religious mayhem in red bar. You can probably do this one. Yeah, success. Maritime trading house offering to buy Maxia population. Oh, come on. Really? 800 credits for 12,000. Yeah, that's just too much. It's just too much. Hang on. Let me just see if I can... There we are. Maxia. Yeah, 12,000 population is ridiculous. I don't want to sell that. That's like a massive problem for me. The relation only went down 3. That's not terrible. These guys are cheeky. I think they're trying to get us back for us constantly putting them on hold for this alliance, you know, alliance thing. We've got multi-crabs here. Let's get rid of those guys. Attack them with the machine guns. Get some recon on them. It looks like the machine gunners actually beat them. That doesn't usually happen. Okay. Alright. Okay, looks like we finally got the entirety of the island. We will lose it again, but it's, you know, doesn't really matter. Now, those guys are not going to be in... Yeah, they're going to get food at least. That's alright. They're not in supply, but they're going to get food. Let's just keep these guys somewhere where they can be used. You know, they're somewhere where they're going to be useful if we do get attacked. Get these guys on this route here. Okay, there we go. Now I feel a little bit better. Now, obviously, anything coming in, I'll just push them back off it anyway. But just for the time being, this is going to be fine. Yeah, something like this. Okay. The asset's going up at Oceania ruins. We just need one more turn. We're getting any energy. I think we probably better put up a... Now, how much logistics have we got? We got loads of logistics. Okay. We got loads of logistics. Yeah, I think we're going to have to make this place an SHQ fairly soon. Sooner rather than later. We're going to get a solar panel field up. Now, we might need to buy some rares. Oh, they're so expensive, though. Ugh. This is looking pretty bad, isn't it? We're going backwards in food, going backwards in energy. Yeah, we're losing all sorts of stuff. Our empire is a little bit too big at the moment, and we need to start developing some of the zones that we've got. Let's get a dirt road through here. Okay, so yeah, we've got a dirt road going down this direction, just in case we do get attacked up this way. We really want a road right to the end of every part. The reason being is because if somebody dumps a load of troops on here, then it'll take ages to push them back if they entrench themselves. Whereas if you can attack them right on the edge of the border, that's kind of easy. Kind of easy to do. Alright folks, yeah, again, pretty much done for the turn, I'd say. I want to save some of these political points if we can. Yeah, we're coming out of this time of relative calm, whatever it is. So we want to start stockpiling some of these. Let's get a bigger air base up, by the way, while we've got the opportunity. Okay, we're on round 126. We've got the alliance request again. By the way, that alliance request is something that if the game really started going bad, we could do, and hopefully we could use it to get cheaper, cheaper maritime trading house stuff. The problem is you're really making a deal with the devil, because you have to replace half of your leaders with their leaders, and their leaders are awful. They're like really bad capability 1 crap. Okay, research complete jetpacks. And we got some cars, including a zoo project. Heimdall Brine started an auction. I'm just going to ignore that. There's no chance we'll be able to pay the prices they're asking for it. Okay, let's get one of these zoo cars up here. Oops. I'll do this quick. Zoo project.
Roger that.
There we go. Alright, so we've got a zoo project up here in Altona, which should increase the education score. It's health we need to sort out next. But first we're going to have a look at the decisions. Salaries. It's going to put no change on that one. Staff council task priorities. Yeah, again, I'm not worried about that. Just ignore that for the time being. Charge Gauss small arms is probably going to be the one. Yeah, I think. Minor work strike in Mark Cove. Let's give them some credits. Protests against high income tax in Altona. Oof. There's a lot of people. I think we're going to have to send in some troops here. We're going to need a lot as well.
Roger that.
Okay. Yeah, we succeeded. That'll show him. They're also... Maritime Trading House wants to buy industrial points. Oh, okay. That's where my credits came from. They came from selling the from the industrial points, didn't they? No.
Roger that.
Maritime Trading House stock auction. Hell, let's put in a bid to see what happens. I just don't think we're going to be able to do it. We should probably sell, just get a few credits up as well, just so we can...
Roger that.
Yeah, I don't really want to sell any food. Sell a bunch of metal, just to make sure that we've got a few credits just to pay people. What are we paying at the moment? 183, so that's okay. Now that could fluctuate, of course. Have we got someone landed on here already? Yeah, Cortes Union. Here they are. Look, we can't fight these guys here. We've got no industrial points, so we've got no logistics to fight them here. Oh, that's rough. They're going to get a foothold on here then, until we can get some troops. Sorry, until we can get some logistics. Yeah, I'm going to move those guys back, because if those crabs come in... Cortes Union might get a bit of a hold here. Let's see if we can try and play that peace card on them again. To see if we can get lucky. I mean, it's quite a high roll we need. Ah, 129 difficulty.
Yes,
okay, they've accepted peace. Alright, that means that they might... Yeah, we should still be able to take this back, I think. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll work now on... Like, I don't care that they've got this area. This is actually... It's saying non-aligned force. We'll see what happens next turn. Oh no, that's saying this is Cortes Union. So they've just taken this town. I don't care. Now we've got peace with them. We can start working on, you know, a more friendly approach to them. So that is good news as far as I'm concerned. It means we're not going to get any more invasions.
Yes, sir, but definitely taking gunfire.
I was just worrying in case they'd sent some here, but this is multi-crabs. So I'm not worried about multi-crabs. Multi-crabs. What a ridiculous game. Okay, let's get some of these troops up here so we can start sending something just to stop these. These will be multi-crabs as well, or some other kind of sea creatures. Yeah, if we can peacefully take Cortes Union. You know, I know that some people are a little bit reluctant to play the diplomacy game to win Shadow Empire, but I think when you've got a map like this, I think it provides you a nice way of kind of dealing with situations like this. That would have been really... This issue with Cortes Union was really, really difficult to deal with, at least with my play style. So I think with this way of approaching it, it might be a little bit smarter to do it this way. Okay. I think we're going to end this here. Yeah, we have got some political points building up, but I don't want to spend too many. Now, let's just have a look at the Maritime Trading House contracts. Yeah, Heimdall Brine to Red Bar, we probably need to increase that. Yeah, we haven't got the money yet. These are only 63 credits now when it was 90 before. That's good. Let's see if we can get that share. I don't think we will be able to. I'm pretty sure that we won't be able to, but if we can get the shares in, then that'll make things, life with Heimdall Bryan, a lot easier. Okay, folks, we're on round 127, and let's have a look at what happened in the vidcom. We've only got 3 turns, and then we're out of this time of relative calm. We lost logical thought, which is a bit of a problem. We want that back as soon as possible. We've developed the falling, and we've researched turboprop engine. And we've also got a bunch of cards. Okay. And our bid failed, yeah. So we were about 3,000 credits short there, I'm afraid, or 2,500. So we've at least got our money back. We need to save more money in order to be able to do that. Okay, so a couple of things to note. We are now at peace with Cortes. They do have a little bit of territory here, but we'll be able to take that back. I'm just going to grab this stuff off these multi-crabs. See if we can take them out. Oh, we lost a troop, look. Okay, we didn't have enough action points there to be able to finish them off. These guys are going to run out of... Yeah, they're going to run out of supplies here. Move them back. Okay. Yeah, so Cortes they've got the 86th, the 85th, 76th, the 89th, and the 88th all sat there in this little bit of territory that they've claimed for themselves. It's a little free folk town called Tiorbord. And yeah, I mean, the plan now basically is to get these guys on side, and we're going to start working on them immediately. So first we're going to offer a protection. Oh, they're already at war with a major. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. Who are they at war with? We don't know who they're at war with. Alright. Oh no, they're at war with Oceania. So, yeah. At least they're off our back. Ah, I really need that though. Okay, I think the first job really is to reduce the amount of spending, and one of the ways we're going to do that is by getting an SHQ up here at Altonia. I think we'll have that as the SHQ. I think Maxia also could be an SHQ. Now Maxia is kind of on the way. If we just look at what we're using here, we are out producing our consumption everywhere, I think. Yeah, so pretty much this could be a second SHQ, Maxia and Boulder. I might do that now. So how do we make the second SHQ? I think it's... It replace troops? No, I think it might be in race formation. No SHQ, there we are. SHQs contain a big amount of overhead and should be used very sparingly. Cost of creating a new SHQ is 10 political points. So we're going to do that here in Maxia, okay? Because the SHQ is a unit. That's the important thing to note here. Okay, so we've got SHQ number 2. And SHQ number 2 we're going to assign the Maxia. So what we do is we go to Zone SHQ. Yeah, second SHQ here, look. Yeah, so Maxia is now classed as the second SHQ, look. You can, by the way, while you can actually move this around while it's got nothing in it. So you can actually move this around, you know, along your existing logistics network. We don't want to do that for the time being. Maxia, well, so we're going to get Boulder now attached to the second SHQ too. So if you just go to set to the second SHQ, these two zones now should be okay, set to that SHQ there. All right. I don't know if any of you, like, so if you've watched my other games, you'll have seen me make SHQs before. You don't normally need to do them on smaller maps, but on the large maps, you really do have to. And I think on Oceania, it's going to be essential. Now, what this means is we are not necessarily going to have this transport link up now all the time. So we're going to be saving money. We also want to do this next on Altona here. But what we've got to do first is we need to get the civilization level up. So we're going to be stuck with this one for a little while. But let's get... Yeah, we'll get a hospital up next, I think. Actually, getting industry might be worthwhile. We've also got energy. Yeah, let's get energy first. Serpentinization. That's going to cost... Yeah, we haven't got any of these things. What a shame that card was bugged, because it's really set us back. Yeah, we're going to get the power levels up here so that we're actually getting more power out. Part of the reason, by the way, we've not got power is because we've not got enough people, staff in Port Royal, so we need to get more staff here. We're going to send some colonists back in as workers, I think.
Aye, aye, sir.
So yeah, we're going to send all those guys back into Port Royal, and hopefully that will help increase the amount of workers that we've got, you know, staffing everything. Yeah, that's kind of it, I guess. Hopefully Cortes Union don't attack us again. I don't think they will. We just need to raise our, raise our relations with them. Hopefully that they will, they'll stop being at war with Oceania as well. Let's have a look at the decisions. Bacterial disease outbreak in Altona. This is we're unlikely to do this one.
Roger that.
Failure. Oh man, that was brutal. 18,000 people died. I think I said 18,000. That's crazy. Maritime trading house offering to buy halfway population. No! Look at the state of this. 37,000 population. What are they doing with all these people? That's like that's nearly all the population. No, you're not having that at all. Crazies. Let's get... I think until we've got ours, we're going to have to make use of propellers. Turboprop's a pretty good engine type anyway. Let's just get a few turns of propeller engine efficiency up. And we'll try making a turboprop tactical bomber, I guess. Or we just make a recon. Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's just make a attack bomber. So we're gonna go with... I'm just gonna jam this one out quickly. No air to air. Air to ground. Put up a bomb hatch. No cargo space. Okay, that's 16 hexes. Let's just double check what we've got there. I'm getting better at guessing this now. And by the way, this will be the last series I'll have to guess. Okay, medium turboprop engine. We've gone with the medium wingspan, 25-meter wingspan. Maybe we just increase the fuel size, and then we'll put a bigger bomb hatch on to see how that works. That's 20 hexes. Not very fast, but that's better. Okay, let's just go with that. We might actually be able to use that pretty much straight away. We would need to get air bases up in, you know, local areas. So, for example, Maxia. Looks like we got an airbase level 1 here already. Actually, build the airbase level 2.
Roger that.
You can also increase the size of the port there at Maxia. That's another thing we could do. A lot of people working in the port though. That's the only problem. We'll get the airbase up in Mark Cove 2. Now we're starting to use the air bases. We can also probably get at a truck station. No, we don't want any more workers working unless we absolutely need them to. Okay, zone strategies. Let's get Patriotic Collection. We'll try this one here in Maxia.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1,200 credits. That wasn't bad. We've got another one we can play. But play this one on Port Royal.
Yes, sir.
Only 275. Okay, that's still a bit better. It's better than a kick in the teeth. What we need to do is we need to raise our credits to the point where we can buy shares in Heimdall. Alright folks, I'm going to end the episode there. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. I'm really keen to hear about what you've got to say about the series so far. It does feel like we're making progress in the last kind of couple of episodes. We've really increased our victory score. Let me show you. So yeah, we're actually currently winning. Just winning. over Montes. We are 0.1 points over Montes, and that's basically because of the planet percentage that we've got. I think the next thing we need to do is, I don't think we can get Cortes on side diplomatically at the moment. That's not going to work, and at least until they're out of war with Oceania, which they might never be. So we've got to start picking another target, but I think first we're going to have to spend some turns just, you know, getting our industry stable and building up some money. And I think for a while that's going to be our main goal. But I think likely enough Solarian State are going to be our first conquest, first major conquest. And if we can take this territory here, then we can have a bit of a look at Oceania. Now we could potentially take those guys, although they don't have a lot of population in this minor city. Look at this. It's a really, I mean, these are really quite low populace, just like in Port Royal. Yeah, we're also kind of struggling a little bit. So yeah, we're going to have to start making some decisions where we go next. Montes might be the obvious target, but if we get this one, these might be easier, and then we can get a load of land and, you know, potentially more resources to take. We've also got, yeah, we mustn't forget about this here. Look, we've also got the this metal here, and getting that metal might be quite useful. The other thing, of course, is I've got to rezone this because this is Altona is probably going to be the SHQ, which means we're going to increase the zone size. Okay, folks, I'll catch you next time. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you enjoying the series still? And do you like this kind of pace of gameplay? I really want to know. I want to know what you think about this because I'm enjoying it. I love the logistical challenges and the strategic challenges that you've got in Oceania. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. I know we've had a few people, you know, comment so far that they're not that keen on Oceania itself, and that's absolutely fine. Like I'm keen. If that's the case, I'm keen to hear exactly why. What is it you don't like about it? If you do like it, what is it you like about it? Because I think the more feedback we can get, I can pass it on to Vic, and then, you know, that helps him develop the game. Okay, guys, take care.